as I told you in the previous video, we are going to start our 7-day college countdown series, and this will be a daily video, something to do with college. And today I decided to start off with the college tag, because the college tag answers a bunch of questions that you guys have been asking me on every video, and I just wanted to answer all of them. And some of these are just tag like questions, and I searched for many college tags on YouTube and Google, and I couldn't find any, so I think I created the first college tag video. They're back to school tags. This one is a college tag. I made up all these questions, and if you would like to follow me on the 7-day journey, or however many days left you have, or even if you're already there, you can do this video and leave it down below. The question is, what school are you attending? And I know some people are not comfortable answering this question, but you know, I put my life out there on the internet, especially on Twitter, and a lot of my subscribers follow my Twitter, and I always talk about the school I'm going to. I'm going to Hampton University. I love talking about my school. It's like my #1 talked about thing on Twitter, more than makeup. So yeah, that's where I'm going in a week. What year are you entering? I am going to be a freshman, my first year of college. Super excited about that. Number 3, what made you choose this school? Well, first of all, it's an HBCU. If you don't know what that is a historically black college or university. Mine is a university. I wanted to go to an HBCU. That's all I applied to. I was intrigued by the HBCU life. You watch A Different World, that is what it's like. If you saw Drumline, that's also, those are those kind of schools, all black schools. Of course, there are other races there, but it's predominantly black. And I also chose a school for the campus. The campus is so nice. It's also really not really small, but it's small enough to where it's like everything is within walking distance. Everyone that goes to the school is like really close-knit. It reminded me of my old elementary and middle school, the same school. It really reminded me of that, and I missed that when I went to high school. It was a totally different experience. First time going to public school. So now I'm going back to a private school. Apply. And when did you get accepted? And describe your experience. Okay, I'm looking over here because my little notes are over here on my MacBook. Well, this is my MacBook, but yeah. So I applied in October. Visited the campus. Loved it. I knew I was going to love it. And then I applied. Yeah. And then I got accepted the day before Thanksgiving, which was a really nice holiday gift. My experience, I was on my way to get my hair done, of course, knowing me, and it was in the mailbox, something from Hampton, and right on the cover, it was a big envelope, right on the cover of the envelope, it said congratulations. So I knew what it was, and I was so excited. I didn't cry, I didn't do any of that. I was really excited. And yeah. Number 5. Have you received any scholarships or grants? I have received one scholarship, and it's $500, so that will help cover books, because books are super expensive. It's really hard getting scholarships in this economy, one, and for going to a HBCU, because the audience reach for certain scholarships is really narrow, because all African American college students are going after the same scholarships. So it's really hard to get them. If I was going to another school, like a PWI, which is a predominantly white institution, it probably would have been easier for me to get a scholarship. Also, academic scholarships, the GPA is, like the GPA requirement is usually 3.5 and higher, and I had a 3.4. So, I mean, you went prepared to leave the nest. Now, this question applies to those of you who are going away to school, or those of you who are just dorming but staying in your town. If you're not, you can kind of alter this question to maybe, are you prepared for college? But for me, I'm very prepared to leave the nest. I'm excited. It's going to be my first time leaving home, of course. It's going to be different living with a roommate and living with a bunch of other girls, only because I'm an only child, so I never really had to share anything, and I haven't had to share a room toys, anything, you know? So I'm prepared. We'll see. You guys will definitely be updated on whatever happens down there. Have you met your roommate yet? What do you think? I have not met my roommate yet, but I do know who she is. We tweet each other, Facebook each other, text each other all the time. She actually wasn't my initial roommate. My initial roommate, we had become like best friends, but she is not attending Hampton anymore due to, of course, finances, because the school is super expensive. But yeah, we actually met this summer on a whim. It was not planned or anything. It was just like we just met. So it was really, really bittersweet. But I'm excited to meet my new roommate. If you could take only 3 things to college, what would they be? Now, these all have to be single items. You can't say like clothes or makeup. You have to have just one single item. So my first item will be my MacBook. Of course, this is my pride and joy. You guys know how much I talked about this thing before I got it. So that definitely. Of course, I want to take clothes. So one piece of clothing. I want to say a maxi dress, because a dress, what I have on now, is all one piece. So I don't have to take a shirt and pants. I just need the dress. Maxi dress. And one last thing, concealer. I love, 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 live and breathe concealer. Concealer is my best friend. I love concealer. It really makes my world go around. So yeah, MacBook, a maxi dress, and some concealer. Next question is, what is one college resolution? College resolution is to become more social and outgoing. And you guys probably think you have a YouTube channel, you make videos for the world to see. How are you not outgoing? I am outgoing, but after I get comfortable around a group of people. I just want to be able to talk to complete strangers and feel absolutely comfortable, and I'm working on that. I'm getting better. I've been making a lot of friends who are going to my school, and we haven't even started yet, and I have like friends that I know are going to be my BFFs. So yes, that's great. That is my resolution, to be more social, outgoing. I want to host like school events such as talent shows, dance shows, anything. I just want to be the MC, because I'm majoring in broadcast journalism, so I need to get used to talking to cameras, crowds, things like that. What is your go-to college look? Now, this is hair and makeup. This is for those of you who are subscribed to this channel for my beauty videos. My go-to look is definitely a neutral eye, a simple rosy look like on my lips, kind of like what I'm wearing today. Of course, wing liner. I only wear wing liner. And hair, just however my hair is. Like, I wear weave. So it's either straight or like a little wavy like today. But just something simple. And last question of the college tag is, what is your advice to high school seniors or incoming freshmen? Now, this question varies depending on whether or not you're a upperclassman in college or if you are a freshman. So for me, I am a freshman, which means I'll be offering my advice to high school seniors. Number one piece of advice that I am so glad that I took and so glad that I acted on was doing everything early. When I say early, I'm talking summer, like July, August. Know what school you want to get in, you want to go to by August. Know the requirements and everything like that, so that during the school year, if you need to bring anything up like GPA or community service, you can do that. And also apply to your schools early, because the earlier you apply, the sooner they'll see your application and they'll pay more attention to yours. If you're the first person to apply out of all the incoming freshmen in the world, they're going to pay attention to that. Whereas if you're in the group of the last people right before the deadline, they're just going to be skimming it. Say you have an amazing essay and they don't even read it, which most of the time they don't. So just do everything early. It'll look better. You'll get more opportunities for being like ahead of the crowd, like early decision. Like I said, I was accepted before Christmas, before Thanksgiving, which is a great gift. You don't have to worry about college during your senior year. Just sail through. Really, really cool. So yeah, just do everything early. It's never too early. Even if you're a junior right now, going to be a junior, you can start thinking about where you want to apply, because junior year academically is the most important year. So do not mess up junior year or senior year. So that was the college tag. I hope you guys enjoyed the question. I thought the questions were really good to basically give you a gist of the whole college life and what you need to do to get in. If you have any other questions, I can definitely do another FAQ video. And if I didn't answer that, leave it down below. And I hope you guys that are going to college, or if you're in college, or even if you're not, do this tag. I want to see it. I'll definitely watch it. Leave it down below as a video response. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.